Hello, everybody. This is Ava with My Brainy Mess. How is everybody? I'm good. Can't complain. Today we're going to do journaling by fives. This has been I haven't seen this technique done in quite a while. I saw it on Cat Hand years and years ago, and I did some tags based on this journaling of five. And first I saw it on Gale, and then I saw it on Cat Hand doing it with journals, and excuse me. And so it has been a while since I've seen this done. I want to bring it back. This is something that keeps you from having to think about your art so much and to be free about your art and basically come up with an art journal full of art. So basically you're going to, you need at least 20 pages. And so I have several of these little books that I have wanted to do some projects in, and they're already doubled because there's going to be a lot of paint on this, and I need to start here. Well, I can start there, I guess. And because there's going to be a lot of mess going on here. So these pages are doubled, so they'll have a lot of structure to them and hopefully not bleed through each other. And I picked out 20 pages that we're going to play on, and then I have some more extra pages that I don't know what I'll do. Probably tear the pages out and just make it to be a journal. But we're going to be working in this journal. Yeah, this was a book. I was saying Discovering God Through Their Arts. I thought it was going to be a book that was it was for my, I can't think, my Art with a Vision. I think we did something related to that, and but I'm going to change and make a cover for it and what have you. But anyway, so what we're going to do is you take 20 pages and you're going to set the timer for 15 minutes. So this is going to be a long video, but I'll try to shorten it with it speeding up on some of the stuff, and I'm not going to be talking through this while I'm doing it. I'm just going to pause for each 15-minute segment to let you know the next segment that I will be doing. So the prompts are, and you do 15 minutes of each prompt for each page. You just keep going until you get your 15-minute time in there. It's paint and ink, which is your background. Your next 15 minutes is going to be collage or recycled stuff, which is your texture. Stamps and stencil for your pattern. Words or images for your focal, and pen and pencil for your details. And each one is going to be 15 minutes. This is going to be a tough video for me because I'm going to go nuts trying to get this all done. But we're going to have fun with it. And once it's done, then I'm sure I'm going to want to later on go back and try to finish it up. And that's what we're going to probably doing on Thursdays, is finishing up my journal after that point. And so there you have it. So I have my clock set up over here across my room on my computer, and I am going to be either using a brush or a credit card. So, and I've got all my paint palette all set up here, and pray that it's enough paint to do all 20 pages. Ready, set, go. Let's kind of dry some of this out. Okay, I'm done with this, so we'll just fold it and put it away. And I'm done with all my paints. Put it away. Okay, and I'm cold. All right, let's clean up this mess and try to... The next project is going to be using recycled stuff and go through that. Let's see, what did I do with... I thought it would be fun to use some of this since I think I'm going to use some of that. Use some of this. Let's see. Ugh, this is a mess. We have some of that stuff. Basically pulling out what I had yesterday. This will be fun to use. Alrighty, we ready? Set the timer and let's see what we can come up with. Done. I gotta dry all this out before I can do anything else. Okay. I don't know if this was a good project to do or not. Man, I tell you. I may have to wait until all this dries before I can continue. Because I can't stamp on it while it's wet and sticky. So I'm going to end my video here and start up again tomorrow. because I want this completely dry, because the next project is stamps and stencils. I don't like some of these pages, but I guess once I stamp and stencil, and look at this. I mean, I didn't even, it was a 2-pager here. I'm gonna cheat, glue this down. Let's see, stamps and stencils, words and images is next, and pen and pencil. Guys, I'm going to quit here because I've got to let this all dry before I can do any further with it. Otherwise, my inks and stencil stuff is not going to stick. And I can't decide if I want to use stencils or stamps. And if I use stencils, I have to use paint again. So this is going to be part 1 of the, was it 5 and 15? 5, was it Journal of 5, 5 prompts, 15 minutes per prompt to come up with some art pages. So, okay, I'm back. Everything is dry. It's been the next day, so I can go ahead and finish this up. I had to let it get good and dry because everything was just sticking, and I'm still having some sticks. But we're going to try to go with the next prompt, which is stencils and stamps. And I've got these stencils that I think I'm going to use. I love these. I use these all the time. Or I used to use them all the time. I haven't used them in a while. No, I think I'm going to just start out with this one. And then I've got some paint over here, and I'm just going to use a paper towel or a wipey to do the different colors or whatever. So, being that said, here we go. Start the timer. 15 minutes. Let's go. a chance to do the stamping, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to cheat. Just to get the rest of them stamped. The hardest one's going to be next, I think, is putting a focal point on all these. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. Now, I put a piece of paper over this so I don't have to mess with it. Okay. Alrighty. I was going to use some of these stamps and didn't do it. Alright, let's get this all out of the way. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, next one is words and images. Okay, this one's going to be a little harder. I need to get my images over here. Get everything out of the way. Okay. I need a, I'm not gonna, okay. We'll use words last. Let's get this out of the way. More stamps. Images. So kind of something like, yeah. All right, guys, let's do the next round. Dismiss. Ready. Set. Oh my gosh, this one's gonna be wild. Go. Can't get all my words on there, so I'll play with them later. Okay, where's my pen? lost my pen through all that process. There it is. My goodness. That one was tough. Okay. Last but least is doing some pen work. Basically, isn't that what it is? Let me see. Pen, pencil. Okay, so we're gonna have pen, pencil, Posca paints. Do that. And pencil. I don't know if I will use pencil, but never know. Throw it in there. All right. Last but least, oh, here we go. We're done as far as I got. So there you go. See what we kind of created? I don't like a lot of it, but you know, I like this page. I'm going to play with this page a little bit more. I think that is so cute. This one's okay. I'm going to play with this one a little bit more. I like this. I just don't know what to do with it more, but I need to do something more with it. Can't stand that page. I'll probably gesso it over and do something else with it. But at least you have a feel for an art journal. Then you can go back and just kind of play in it. I hate that page. Play in it and come up with a better piece. But at least it's something to work on and play with and make it better, make it worse, whatever, you know. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do after this point with this piece, with this journal, but it needs to dry real good before I continue doing anything else with it. Needs a lot of work, lots of work, but it's a start. So anyway, that is the, what was it, the art, what was it? What do they call it? I've already forgotten. Journal by Fives. And again, you need about 20 pages of sturdy paper. These weren't very sturdy, so I'm not very happy with it. I may want to do this again on real art paper instead of this old cheap stuff. But then again, I don't know if I want to spend the money on the art paper and waste art paper. So anyway, set the timer for 15 minutes for each of these prompts. First one was paint and ink, which is your background. Your texture is your collage and recycled papers, which is your texture. Stamps and stencil stuff is your pattern. Your focal point is your words or your images. And details is your pen and your pencil. And that's what I got to work on. And I probably will gesso some of this over and start all over on it and do something else with it. Not real sure. Like I said, I don't particularly like this piece. Maybe it's because I don't like this part of it. And maybe do something with this part. I don't know. But I know some gessoing is involved. I love this little piece. I may just leave it like it is and put some word on it or something. It's such a cute piece. And there you go. And so here's kind of what I've done in that period of time. I kind of like that. I want to do something with this gravel unraveled piece. Kind of accentuate this a little bit more. Don't particularly care for that one, but you know, who knows? That one's meh. I don't know what I want to do with that one. I like this. This is a good start. I like to do something more with this. I'm not quite sure what, but I want to do something. This, I want to do something more with it, but I think I'm going to gesso and do something. I don't know. I'm just going to keep playing. I like that. I like this image. I don't quite know what I want to do with it, but I like the image. I kind of like that. Need to do some more on it, but I kind of like that piece. And that, oh well, you know, it still needs a lot of work. And that needs a lot of work. And I must have missed some pages because, what did I miss? I missed that page. Somehow or another, that didn't get inked. I somehow missed it. I like this, where this is starting, so I'm going to play more with that. Don't care for that. I like this idea of where it's going, but I want to use more paint. So I may gesso over it in this area and take the image and continue it with some paint. That one, I just threw something down. So there you go. I thank y'all from the top of my brain to the bottom of my feet. Please like and share and subscribe to my videos. And hopefully you try this because it kind of gets you out of your comfort zone and makes you not think about what you're doing. As you can see, there's no thinking. You don't have time to think. And that's was the hardest for me, was going through those images, thinking about the images and how it's going to fit on the page. And it just, you know, it's just to get you moving. It's an exercise just to see where your creativity goes, and then you can just take it from there and do something more with it. Anyway, again, thank y'all from the top of my brain to the bottom of my feet. Please like and share and subscribe to my video and hit the notification button to let you know I have a video coming on. Otherwise, y'all have a most blessed day, and I'll see you on the flip-flop. Bye.